Friends, today we shall talk about miscarriage, abortion. When a lady is pregnant, the main sign of a miscarriage is vaginal bleeding, which may be followed by cramping and pain in lower abdomen. The spontaneous loss of a woman's pregnancy can be both physically and emotionally painful. Miscarriage often occurs because the fetus is not developing normally. Symptoms include fluid blood or tissue passing from the vagina and pain in the stomach or lower back. It's also common to feel sadness or grief. If such a trouble starts in our own family, give one of the medicines which is most similar to the symptoms of our patient without delay. Afterwards, consult your gynaecologist. Our prompt action and timely administration of the right homeopathic medicine may give quick relief and prevent a lot of complications. The purpose of knowledge shared here is only educational and to increase awareness. Please always consult your family doctor before using any medicine. Self-treatment may always be injurious. Here are indications of some homeopathic medicines which should be in our first aid box of medicines. Medicine Gelsemium sempervirens. During pregnancy, violent pains in the uterus, headache, drowsiness, double vision, obscuration of sight, giddiness, pulsation of the carotid arteries, small slow pulse, premature labor or abortion from fright, from excitement, sensation as if uterus were squeezed. Medicine Irigeron canadense. Pregnant woman with weak uterus, a bloody discharge on slight exertion, hemorrhage from the uterus, with painful micturition, rest ameliorates, every movement aggravates the flow, causes bloody logia to return, rainy weather aggravates all symptoms. Medicine Dulcamara. Abortion due to exposure to cold damp weather and places, inclination to scold without being angry, menstruation too late and of too short duration, blood watery thin, suppressed menstruation from cold, rash before menstruation, herpes on the mammary in nursing women, suppression of milk from a cold. Medicine Sabina. Threatened abortion about the third month with pains from sacrum to pubis, from small of the back going down thighs, bruised sensation along the anterior surface of the thighs, hemorrhages with partly pale red, partly clotted or of very thin, discolored, offensive smelling blood, worse on the least motion, has to lie perfectly quiet to avoid a profuse discharge after miscarriage. Medicine Viburnum opulus. Threatened miscarriage with pains from lower abdomen into thighs often prevents miscarriage. Frequent and very early miscarriage, causing seeming sterility, pains from back to loins and womb, worse early morning, sudden cramps and colic pains, tenderness to pressure about umbilicus. Medicine Semicifuga. When the pains fly across the abdomen from side to side, doubling the patient up, fainting spells, pain across pelvis from hip to hip, inframammary pains, worse left side, facial blemishes in young women. Medicine Hamamelis. Great soreness in the abdomen, vicarious menstruation, vulva itches, metrorrhagia occurring midway between menstrual periods. Aconite and chamomilla may be useful in threatened miscarriage from anger. Medicine Sequel threatened abortion during the later months. Copious flow of black liquid blood, especially if the patient be thin and scrawny, unattractively thin and bony. All the sequel conditions are better from cold. The whole body is pervaded by a sense of great heat, debility, anxiety, emaciation, though appetite and thirst may be excessive. Menses irregular, copious, dark, continuous oozing of heavy blood until next period. Homeopathy, safer and superior medicine. Use homeopathy, stay healthy and improve your immunity. होम्योपैथी अपनाएं, स्वस्थ रहें, अपनी रोग निरोधक शक्ति बढ़ाएं. Healthy people, prosperous nation. स्वस्थ जन, समृद्ध राष्ट्र. A good guideline to remember is homeopathy as the general rule, allopathy as a last resort. If the proof of the pudding is in eating, it is impossible to deny that like cures like.